What's going on, guys? It is Monday, the week of UFC 290, which is yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm super excited. I have my full card prediction video out, and yeah, I have my main event prediction, my full breakdown and main event prediction. Hold on one second. I have my full breakdown and prediction for the main event. I have it upload. It's uploaded now. It's literally processing. So I'll release that probably at the end of this stream just to get it out tonight. And then I'll have a co-main event full breakdown and prediction tomorrow, hopefully. And then maybe tomorrow, if not Wednesday, I'll do a Dricus Du Plessi or Dricus Du Plessi Robert Whittaker prediction. Hopefully. I'll at least get the 2 title fights done. I already have one of them done, so I got one more to do. And yeah, I'll do my best to get as many of the other really good fights on the card done for full card predictions or full breakdown and predictions. So a longer video. But yeah, the full card predictions end up being like 47 minutes long, which was crazy. But I'm super hyped for this Saturday, guys. I'll be doing a live stream this Saturday if you care to join me. So, Joe, are we going to hear fireworks in the background? No. Where are you at? I'm here. Let's go. What's up, Blaze? Joey's in witness protection. How are you today? I'm doing good. I want Bo to get KO'd. Yeah, me too. Is that a fresh cut I see? There's always a fresh cut. Yair versus Ilya. Yeah, that's a tough fight to pick. I'd probably go Yair. Is picking Abus over Strickland one of your worst picks? I actually think it's one of my best picks. I think Abus over Strickland's one of my best picks. And no one can convince me otherwise. Because, okay, it's not one of my best picks, but I actually think it's a really good pick. And I know that sounds crazy. I picked him to be the more skilled striker. First round, what was he? If he didn't gas out, and I know this, I'm not defending, you know, saying, oh, well, Strickland or I forgot his name that quick. Abus, I almost said Bo. I'm not saying, oh, he should have won, but I'm just saying I picked him to outstrike him. If he had a gas tank, he would outstruck him like that for the rest of the fight. But he didn't have the gas tank, so it's a big if. But I don't hate the pick. It's not like it was a horrible pick. He was outstriking him. I first round. If you watch the first round and only the first round, and then you had to make your prediction, you'd probably pick a boost. So, yeah, I'm proud of it. I'm proud of my pick. So, when everyone else is just going with Sean Strickland. What I find hilarious is, hold on. Why did my OBS just disconnect? I don't know what happened there. Anyway, what I find absolutely hilarious is the same people saying Abus doesn't deserve to fight Sean Strickland and Abus only has one fight in the UFC and he's not good and he's a bum are the same people saying now Strickland deserves a title shot. So which is it? Did he beat up a bum or not? Because I'm confused. I'm curious. Genuinely curious. Yeah, if the audio is an issue, just shut down the stream and reopen it. I had for some reason OBS disconnects. I read somewhere it could be, you know, virus protection or something. I don't know. But yeah, the same people saying that Strickland was fighting a bum and Abus and Abus didn't deserve to fight Strickland. The same people saying, oh, Strickland, look how underrated he is. He deserves a title shot. So, I cannot believe UFC 290 is this week. I know, I don't even care about like the 4th of July or anything. I'm just looking forward to UFC 290. Did you see the full moon last night? Was it a full moon? I wasn't even paying attention. Unholy amounts of pleasure incoming. That is for sure. It's actually pouring down rain right now. I can hear it just storming. So who knows, my power might go out. It's really crazy. It's Dricus or Dricus. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I've heard so many different pronunciations of it. I'm stuck. And I don't even know what to say. What do you think of Madalena's replacement? Garbage can. What's up, Joey? I'm feeling nostalgic today. I'm always feeling nostalgic. Sometimes I'll be thinking about it's like crazy how fast time's gone by. And I'll be like, wait a second, I was just a kid 2 seconds ago. I loved watching your full card predictions for 290, but it made me feel very old when you talked to Yair versus Holloway being close to 2 years ago. There's a lot of good Easter eggs hidden in that video. I'm like, what the fuck? How the hell did time pass by this quick? Stop it, bro. JDM should destroy his opponent after the last card. I don't even know anymore. Nah, he should. Imagine JDM gets slept by some Alaskan FC. What fight do you think this week has the best chance for upset? I don't know who's the favorite or not the favorite. So, I'm trying to think. Definitely not Dricus. I know he's damn near got to be a massive underdog. I wouldn't pick him for anything. Robbie Lawler's an underdog. I figured that'd be close to even. But yeah, I think Lawler's got way better striking. I just don't know if he can keep it up. Whittaker's only 325. Whittaker should literally be like negative 1,000 favorite. Or Yasmin's opponent. Dude, Yasmin's opponent may very well win. I was watching fight footage. That's a pick'em fight. And I've seen like 90% of people in Tapology was picking Yasmin. That's a 50. I almost picked her opponent, to be honest. I was watching tape, and I'm like, damn, she might clip her up with her right hand. But Yasmin's cardio is really good, and her output's pretty crazy. That's what made me pick her. Lawler can beat Price. Yeah, I think, dude, Price has got sloppy striking, but I just think he's able to just brawl and just put the pressure on you. And if he gets hurt, if Robbie gets hurt, it's like he's done for. I'm beyond excited for this Saturday. I know. I might have to do a really long stream. Maybe I'll try to do every fight. I don't know yet. I know I've said that a couple times. There's going to be a card. There's going to be a card that it happens. Maybe it'll be this weekend. What's up, Joey? J-Dub checking in from Long Beach, Cali. Love your 290 prediction video. Nice job. Yeah, I have another one coming out at the end of this stream. It's processing as we speak. It's done processing. So it is rip-roaring to go. No, it's not done processing, apparently. It's still processing. It looked like it was. 4K is still processing, but everything else is done. 47-minute video. I wanted to keep that video under 30 minutes. That was the goal. And it's 47 minutes. But hell, it is what it is. I'm not going to lie. Doing that full breakdown and prediction for next week is going to be horrible. Brandon Vargas, thank you for the $10 super chat. It's been a minute. I haven't had many chances to drop in on one of these streams. How have you been? I've been good, Brandon, man. Thank you for the $10. I've been good. How have you been? You've been enjoying the fights? You've been busy with life? I'm assuming. Life goes by, man, too fast. It's crazy. So I understand. You know, half the time, like, where the hell is time going? What am I doing? How did this happen? My head is spinning half the time. I can't believe how fast time is going by. I don't know how it's already the 4th of July. Which is crazy. Absolutely crazy to me. But thank you for the $10 from one grown man to another. You know, it really means a lot to me that another grown man is willing to send $10 to another grown man. It really means a lot. Thank you, Brandon, for, in exchange, your pleasure to me tonight. It's my pleasure. So, thank you for the $10, Brandon Vargas. I hope life is going well for you. And good to see you in the stream, man. You've been around for a while. I know I recognize your name. I know you've been around for a while. Matt W., thank you for becoming a member again. Thank you for your support, my friend. Welcome back. Okay, where was I at? Joey, describe the moment you knew you were picking Volk over Yair. I was literally laying in bed at night up, not just who am I picking? I don't know. I don't know who I'm picking. And it was like driving me nuts for the last week because I like to just know who I'm picking. And then I was watching some fight footage. The full card prediction video, believe it or not, that video won't make me any money almost, right? I mean, bare minimum, the maximum it could possibly make me is like $50, maybe. Probably not even that. I probably spent 14 hours total on that video. Because even if I know who I'm picking, I like to watch fight footage, you know? Even though I knew I was picking Robert Whittaker over Dricus. I was like, let me watch some fights and see what I pick up on and notice. And I take notes on every single fight. And I gotta start streamlining because 14 hours is unacceptable. Believe it or not, I recorded that video at 5 o'clock this morning. I recorded my full card predictions from about maybe like 4:45 to 5:45. I thought the sun was going to come up in the window behind me, but it wasn't bright. It was bright, but it wasn't bright enough to sleep through the curtains. I checked. Because I was just running out of time. I needed to record it this morning. So, thank you again for Brandon Vargas for the dono, and thank you for Matt for becoming a member. I appreciate it. If anybody else wants to become a member, the link is in the description. But yeah, the moment I knew I was picking Volk, I was watching the Max Holloway fight. And I said, damn, if Max is really getting him down and dominating him on the ground in the 4th round like this, Volk will be able to weather the early storm and get it done. And I felt like, in a way, when you're making picks sometimes, your mind can play tricks on you. And for so long, I've been thinking, Yair's a real threat. Yair's a real threat. And nobody thinks Yair's a real threat, and he is a real threat. And I think Yair has a really good chance to win this fight. That I almost started tricking myself into saying, you know what? I might just have to pick him because no one even believes he's a real threat. But then I started to think, and I'm like watching this fight footage, and I'm like, no, I have to go with Volk. Because at the end of the day, I have to pick who I think is going to win, you know. And, you know, I saw Yair get dominated in the grappling. I thought about his opponents. Josh Emmett, kind of a fraud in a way. Brian Ortega, kind of a fraud in a way. And I'm like, dude, those guys don't even hold a candle to Alexander Volkanovski. So Yair beat them, but we're talking a whole different ball game against Alexander Volkanovski, and that's kind of how I broke it down. But that full video, which is about, let me see how long that video is actually. That video is 19 minutes and 41 seconds long. So my full breakdown for the main event will be 19 minutes and 41 seconds long. You guys will check it out at the end of the stream. Dricus Du Plessi, DDP, Dustin the Diamond Poirier, equals Dricus Du Plessi. Okay. Cheeto versus Josh Emmett. Josh Emmett would out-wrestle him easily. Yasmin is a beast. She fought 3 girls in the same night and beat all of them. Fair enough. Price has fallen off so far. Cliff, a washed Robbie Lawler can still KO him. My thought process behind that was just Robbie sometimes just, when he gets volume put on him, sometimes he just rolls with the shots. And that's why I was like, he's probably going to end up losing the decision or get finished late. But also I picked Price, so at least if Robbie loses, at least I got the pick right. Or if I pick Robbie and then he loses on top of it, not only did I get a pick wrong, and I also have to be depressed. So I'll happily get that pick wrong. But I just think Robbie's just slowing down. He's not what he used to be. I think his striking's way better though. And I wanted to pick him desperately, but my mind was playing tricks on me. I'm like, am I being biased in picking Robbie? So then I ultimately went with Nico Price. But yeah, Price is a garbage can at this point. A little bit. I think Robbie looks good in the first 2 rounds, then Price finds a TKO in the 3rd. Is that a new haircut? Does it look like a new haircut? Define new haircut. Like haircut I've never gotten before, or a fresh haircut is what you're saying. What do you think? Do you think it looks all right? You think it looks all right? You want to make comments about this hairline right here? I got the thickest hair you'll ever see. You won't find a bald spot in there, boy. And look at this beard. Look at this manly beard. I mean, if there's somebody on MMA YouTube that got a better beard than me, let me know. Let me know. All right? Because this is look at this luscious black beard. I literally could be a pirate. I'd be the head pirate too. So, okay, now where was I at? Because it just scrolled way down. Would you purchase 291 over 292? Which one appeals to the masses more? Let me take a look-see. Tapology. UFC 291. Why you can't search? Which one appeals to the masses more? Okay, which one would I be more likely to purchase? Let's go at it that way. If I had to only pick one to watch, I'm watching probably 291. Which one appeals to the masses more? Probably 291. I think Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje is way bigger than Sterling versus O'Malley. Jan Blachowicz versus Pereira is really good. Paulo Costa versus Ikram Aliskerov is really good. Wonderboy versus Michel Pereira is really good. Derek Lewis has fans. Tony Ferguson has fans. Kevin Holland has fans. I think 291 overall is the better card, but both are very good cards, and I look forward to ordering both of them. My pick is Lawler by upset. Fair enough. Can you start doing full card predictions for pay-per-view? The amount of effort you put into it was amazing. Was very fun to watch. I've been doing them the last few weeks, so I've been doing them for like a month now. Let me go take a look. Dude, it takes a lot of work to do those videos. I mean, I can go in there. I told you guys for a long time. I can go in there and make my picks, and I'll do just fine. But I don't feel right about it. Like I feel like I have to research it, and I have to put full effort into it. Otherwise, I feel like am I just throwing shit at the wall? And I can do very well just off the top of my head. But I just like to really research it. So I did it for this card. I did it for last week's card. I did it for the previous week's card. I did it for the previous week's card. I did it for 289. I did it for Kai Kara France versus Amir Albazi. Yeah, so I've done it 6 fights in a row. I did it for a month and a half already. Jeez Louise. That's crazy. But yeah, let me know in the chat. How are you guys feeling about the full card prediction videos? You got to start watching them though, because 47 minutes, I know it's a lot, but people are less likely to click on those videos. So if you guys continue to watch them, the views are good, I'll keep doing them. But it just takes a lot of time, and it takes away from other videos and stuff like that. So just please watch them if you can. Share them if you can. Like them and comment on them if you can. If you haven't watched it yet, go watch it after this stream. Like it, comment on it, help boost it in the algorithm. It's doing okay so far, and we still got plenty of time to go. So it's actually doing really good. It's got about 2,800 views right now. Isn't great, isn't terrible, but it's still trajectorying up. It's just a lot and it's got a crazy amount of watch time. That's because it's so long. But yeah, it says it's reaching a wider audience. That's why it has lower click-through rate. But it's trending really good. It's trending pretty good. So hopefully it picks up like 6,000 views. I would like for it to get. So I would really like that. Can we talk about the fact, I saw this on Twitter. Dana White's doing, if you don't know now you know, that little gimmicky shit for Power Slap. This is the heavyweight fight. Blah, blah, blah. Yuri versus Krylov prediction. I'd go Yuri, but Krylov is having a resurgence. Yeah, time flies, no doubt. I'm doing all right. Good to hear it. What's up, my fellow grown man? What's up, Bishop? 290 is good, but I'm really looking forward to that July 15th card. Absolutely barn burner. Yeah, I wish we could just skip over 290 and go right to July 15th. Yeah, Taporia versus Emmett was insane. Can't wait to see Ilya challenge for a belt. Agreed. Could you see Emmett beating Ortega? Yes. Ortega's literally a fraud. I watched that entire Luscious video. Thank you. That really helps. What's up, Brendan? I remember watching Francis Gone, and that's coming up on 2 years ago. Year and a half at this point. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's crazy. What do you think about Yair being a bigger underdog against Volkanovski than Dricus against Whittaker? Really? That is baffling. Same, but now I think he's going to get outclassed pretty bad. Who? What are we talking about there? I see Yair Volk very similar to the Volk-Ortega fight where Yair will be competitive and maybe drop Volk, but Alex, Ortega fight was not competitive, bro. I was mildly interested in the potential Holly Holm versus Amanda Nunes rematch, but that's not happening. I don't know how you could even be interested in that. I'm picking Volk, but don't get me wrong, Yair still has a pretty good chance to pull off the upset in my eyes. I agree. What's a more disrespectful moment when Max yelled, "I'm the best boxer," and dodging punches, or putting Ortega's hands up while smashing him? I don't know. Probably putting Ortega's hands up. It killed me to pick Volk. Yep. Well, it didn't kill me, but for me, it was just like, I've had a gut feeling. My early pick was Volkanovski. Then I've been slowly whittling and whittling towards the side of Rodriguez. And I hate switching my picks. Every time I switch a pick, I end up getting it wrong. There's so many previous weeks. I was originally picking Song Yadong. I was originally picking Jarrett Cannonier. I was originally picking Sean Strickland. All those, you can go back and watch my reaction and early prediction to those fights. All those fights, I was originally picking those guys. Then I slowly transferred to the other side and got it wrong. But sometimes it's done me well. I started off really hot this year with a really hot streak, and then I kind of fell off. So I'm hoping to get back on that hot streak this Saturday. Joey, do you feel that Volk versus Ortega was the fight of the year? No, absolutely not. And you know that. Looking like Neil Magny, thank you. I take it when I go to the barber, I take a picture of Neil Magny, and I say, give me exactly the same haircut. 5 rounds, $1,000 on the line, both in their prime. Who wins, Masvidal or Lawler? Lawler for sure. Love the Reyes cut that you're rocking. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Does your beard have a bow tie? Yes, it does. Who does Reyes fight next? Dead Corpse. I want Reyes versus Gustafsson. The guy that got fighting style that's going to give Volk problem is Taporia, not Yair. We'll see. I'm leaning Moreno. I don't think Pantoja takes him down. And even if he does, Moreno's BJJ is really solid. I actually think Moreno wrestles Pantoja a good bit and does well. Do you think Dricus Du Plessi can land a haymaker on Rob? Yeah, that's the only way he wins. My only concern with UFC 291 is the elevation of people gassing out last time. That's why I'm hesitant to buying it. Dude, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. I think 291 is going to underperform. They shouldn't be anywhere in cards in Utah. I'm with you. I'm with you. That is kind of annoying, though. Just to have that X factor at all. Let me see. Check Discord. Bro really did me like that. Bro really did me like that. That ain't even remotely the same hairline, bro. That ain't even remotely the same. Damn, I got a full head of hair, you bitch. Hold on 1 second. Bro said, what did I miss? Okay. Where was I at? Joey got a fresh cut. Thank you. Boggles my mind that power slap is still a thing. Dude, it's not making any money. I can tell you that much right now. What's up, Billy L? Can Nickel beat Gore by KO, TKO? Yes. Your opinion on Kevin Lee getting cut from the UFC has not been cut yet. Yeah, he's going to get outclassed. We'll see. I think it'll be competitive early with Volk pulling out ahead late. Joey, don't let him do you like that. Look, Derek, if anyone knows, Derek knows. Because Derek is looking at this picture on Discord right now. He's looking at this picture of my hairline on Discord. And he's wishing he had that. Dude's jealous of that hairline. So, he can do me however he wants. But Kevin Lee gonna have success if he finds a way to make 155. Yeah, he's not gonna have success at 170. Thank you for the compliment, Maza. Joe, I saw your message in Discord. I can't remember if I sent the $5 or not. Let me check my Google Documents right now, and I'll tell you. That's where I've been keeping it. Let's see. Yes, you did. You already did. So, you are good to go, my friend. I have you marked down. I marked it down as soon as you did it, so I didn't forget. I got the Usman hairline. And it's more the Magny. I was going for the Neil Magny. So if it's the Usman hairline, then I'm going to have a talk with my barber. I love Rob, but I kind of want to see Dricus KO him, then fight Adesanya and wait to the 5th round, one punch KO him better than Pereira. No, that's never going to happen. Who wins Jeff Neal versus Bilal too? Probably Bilal. I would pick Bilal. What's up, Will Adams? What's up? I forgot where I was at. Was Jungle Mania asking? Okay, yeah, yep, you did. I checked it. You did. I've missed 3 main events this year so far on tap. Really? That's pretty damn good, bro. I don't know. I've just been having a downslope like the last month and a half of picks. It's been not great. Let's see. I started off really hot. I got Strickland versus Imavov. I got Hill versus Teixeira. I got Spivak versus Lewis. Then I got Makhachev versus Volkanovski. I switched my pick on Aaron Blanchfield, so I got Andrade wrong. Muniz versus Allen doesn't even count. I didn't even do a video on that, so I didn't have a pick for that technically. But we'll count that as a loss because I think I went with Muniz. I got Jones, and then here's when I started to fall apart a little bit. I got Jan wrong, got Usman wrong, got Vera right, or got Sandhagen right, got Adesanya right, got Holloway right, and then here's when I really started to have a downslope since the Pavlovich Blades card. I picked Blades, I picked Simon, I picked Cejudo, I picked Rosenstruck, or no, picked Almeida, I'm sorry, to beat Rosenstruck, so I got that right. Picked Dern, picked Kai Kara France, picked Nunes, picked Vittori, picked Topuria, and then picked Magomedov. So how many events have been this year? Main events? That's crazy. Hold on. Might be worse than I thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So for main events, I'm 12 and 11. Ew. And I started off on such a hot streak. But a few of those I changed my pick. I changed off a song. I changed off a Blanchfield. I changed off a Cannonier. And I changed off Strickland. So I realistically should be 16 and 7, which would have been much better. It is what it is, though. There's always going to be ups and downs with predictions. The first year I had my channel, I was phenomenal with predictions. I killed it. I used to keep track of it in my description, but it was too hard. It started to get too hard. Bitsy, thank you for the 10 Australian dollars. I appreciate you, Bitsy. What's up, Joey? What's going on, my friend? Big fight week. Thank you for the $10. Put it towards my pay-per-view. Put it towards investment in the channel. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate your 10 Australian dollars. What is up with you? I've only missed Pereira, Adesanya 2, Sterling, Cejudo, and Vittori Cannonier. Dude, that's incredible. That's incredible, Alex. That's really incredible. And it's all on Tapology, too? It's all on Tapology, too. Let's take a look at your view all predictions. I'm fact checking you now. Okay. Okay, you got Nunes right. You got Vittori wrong. You got Topuria right. You got Strickland right. You dog you. Got Dern right. Got Song right. I'm assuming you got Almeida right. You picked Pereira. You should have listened to me. You got Edwards by decision right. Damn, you did pretty good. I'm not going to check them all, but that's pretty damn good, bro. My percentage isn't bad. It isn't great. I want to get 70%, but right now I'm sitting at like, for all-time picks, since I started Tapology, I'm about 62%. I got 357 right, 224 wrong. Not bad, not great. So hopefully that picks up. Your percentage could be better, but you're lethal in main events. I'm just going to have to start stealing your picks. Laura is definitely the best commentator. It's pathetic. True. Why did you pick Magomedov? I thought his striking was better. The first round proved that to be accurate. He just had no gas tank. So I took a chance on his gas tank, and he had no gas tank. That's it. But my assessment was accurate because I literally said I worry about his gas tank because Sean Strickland's never going to stop coming. Pause. And my assessment was accurate. I mean, I had one of the most accurate predictions of anyone outside of the actual outcome. But breakdowns. I had one of the most accurate breakdowns. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I took a shot on him. I thought he could get it done. I thought he had the better striking. I thought he was more dynamic. I thought he was more powerful. I stand by my picks. I'm not going to sit here and make excuses. Some people make excuses. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. You get some right, you get some wrong. I'm not going to sit here and complain and whine. I think it's a great win for Sean Strickland. There's a lot of people who said Abus Magomedov was a bum, that he wasn't good, that he didn't belong to be in there. And now they're praising Sean Strickland for the win and saying such a great win and he needs to get a title shot now. So it just doesn't make sense to me. For me, I picked Abus. I thought Abus is better than people gave him credit for. And he didn't win, but he still looked good in the first round. And Sean Strickland gets it done, and I think it makes it even more impressive for Sean Strickland because I believed in his opponent a little bit. So I hope that makes sense. Lamau, you're right, bro. That is true. Lauren Sanko's top 3 commentator, in my opinion. I agree. She's better. Dude, they were bringing up the stats, and she said those stats really don't matter. I mean, she didn't say those exact words, but she went into kind of discrediting the stats. She said the way they compile those really doesn't hold any water here because it doesn't take into account damage. You know what I mean? I mean, imagine you land 3 jabs, and then somebody lands the Hendo H-bomb, you know? Okay, you outstruck him 3-1, but no. Put money on Yair, 3-1 odds. It does seem like you showed your barber a picture of Usman instead. Maybe I did. The Damon Jackson hairline. Yeah, no, it's the Neil Magny. The Neil Magny hairline is what I was going for. So if it's not the Neil Magny, I'm just going to have to shave it off. I'm be honest, right? My hair grows out like crazy fast. And when I used to have it a little bit longer, I always used to say, if I could get away with going bald, I would. Like, if I could just shave my head completely off, I would. And I went and got a haircut in January. And they messed up. They messed up when they were cutting my hair. They had the wrong guard on there. I don't remember what I usually get, but they cut it really short. Once they started cutting, I said, it is what it is. Just cut it all over that way. And then I'm like, damn, this feels good. This feels free. And so then I started cutting my hair short. It is what it is. Go back, watch my videos. I can grow my hair out and it'll cover my whole forehead. My grandfather passed away in his 80s, okay? And he had a full head of hair. He might have been 79. He had a full head of hair when he died. And I'm going to take after him. I got this thick, luscious hair. I've thought about getting a mullet before, but then it kind of became trendy. So I don't want to be the one of these like wannabe rednecks with a mullet. I just thought it was kind of funny to have a mullet. What's up, Kuma? Are we just gonna ignore the dude got straight up molested after getting the KO on Saturday? Dude, his coach was knuckle deep in that ass. Did you see the comment I left on my post fight? Andy, did you see the comment I left on my post fight? Dude was knuckle deep. Someone needs to find my reaction on Livestream. Dude was straight up knuckle deep in that ass. I completely forgot Magny Lawler even happened. I know. I thought Lawler was going to destroy him. But that's when I knew Lawler was getting washed up. If you guys could all do me a favor and like this stream. We'll be streaming a bunch this week. Like this stream. Also, double check and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I would greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. It would mean the world to me if you could double check and make sure you're subscribed. Now, in the meantime, I'm going to exit out all these tabs that I don't need open anymore. Okay. Boom. Yeah, we're about to be at 10,500. We're about to be at 10,500, boys. We're just about to be there. which is pretty sweet. Which is pretty damn sweet. I look forward to it. So, appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys for watching the content. Appreciate you guys for joining the streams. It's awesome. I feel like we've been hearing about Colby versus Leon forever and it still hasn't been officially set. I got a feeling Colby might not get the next title shot. And if so, I'm just going to put out a video and I'll be like, yeah, Colby's really a draw. He had the UFC by the balls and he still didn't get the title shot. What's your prediction on Paul Craig versus Andre Muniz at middleweight? Two of the best jiu-jitsu. I'm going Paul Craig. Paul Craig for sure. What do you think of the fact Pantoja has beat Moreno twice? Will it be a big mental factor? Yes, it will. But it depends how much each guy lets it affect them. I'm going to talk about it in my full breakdown. I think it could affect Pantoja worse. And I talked about this in my Adesanya Pereira video. When you have 2 wins over a guy like that, you're coming in with the utmost confidence. You're like, I already beat this guy twice. You're coming in with massive confidence. You don't realize this guy has evolved a lot. And sometimes you can pay for that confidence. And Pereira paid for that confidence just like I thought he would. And Pantoja may end up paying for that confidence as well. I think I'm going to enjoy UFC 290 very, very much. Then next, instead of watching Home versus Silva, I'll go outside and enjoy my life with friends. That makes sense to me. Going to Nashville fight night, and the card is pretty awesome for a fight night. Only missing fight is Pena versus anyone. Yeah, dude, it's going to be pretty nasty. That card's pretty good. I kind of want to see Strickland versus Hamzat. Agreed. Great answer. What was the great answer about? I don't even remember. Joe, I hope you picked Volk inside the distance. I did not. I picked Volk via decision. The full card's up on the channel right now. New mythical fighter, Abus Magomedov versus Greg Hardy's plus Greg Hardy's and Haley. That makes sense. I'm be coming all night long. T-Wood, please don't back up. What was that from? What was that from? Joey, thank you for all the pleasure. No problem. Look up. What is that, Billy? What is it? Before I look it up, tell me what it is. Tell me what it is, my friend. I just accidentally scrolled all the way down. Abus's technique was really good. If he had 5-round cardio, he could have been a legit challenger. I agree. What's up, Kuma? These 2 fighters have dealt with custody battles in the past. Bisbing says damage beats all, yet Santos was Rob versus Tina. Santos was Rob versus Talia Santos. Was Rob versus Valentina. Okay. Is what you're saying. I don't know, dude. I thought it could have went either way. Bisbing's the worst commentator. Exactly. Gore beats Nickel. Doubtful. I think of you as a fat, poor Hawani, and I mean that as a compliment. All right. How likely is Trayshawn Gore round 1 KO? I'd say less than 15%. How likely? Okay, read that. Joey's the president of the Colby Covington fan club. That I am. I don't even actually care about Colby. I just don't get people actually lying about his abilities to draw pay-per-view buys based on facts that we have. I only base my opinions on stuff like that based on actual evidence. And there's no actual evidence of it. And people keep regurgitating it, so I'm going to continue to call it out. If it makes me sound like a hater, it is. What's your prediction at the lightweight Terrence McKinney versus Nazim Sadihov? I don't know. I got to dig deeper into that one. How does Moreno win this weekend? Late round TKO. Late round TKO. Yeah, Bisbing commentary should get a pass. No, dude, he's garbage. Joey, name 1 ranked Brazilian contender in every weight class. I'm going to pass on that one. Thickens the hell out of your hair and can bring your hairline forward. I'm going to start using it soon. Dude, I don't know if to be honest, do I need to that bad? I think it look all right. I'm not worried about it, but maybe I'll try it. But my hair's already like super thick, honestly. As crazy as that sounds. As crazy as it sounds. Like my hair, that's why when it grows so long, it's like annoying because it's just way too long. Pause. What's your prediction on Shavkat versus Kelvin Gastelum? Shavkat by stoppage. I just want 290 to be over with so we get that July 15th card. Okay, we got it. You don't need to. You don't need to. You just need to. Okay. Dude, I'll remember it. I'll keep it in mind. I wonder if it actually works. I wonder if it actually works. Hair growth retreatment. It's got good reviews on Amazon. I would love to see what this before picture. Why doesn't no one have before and afters? I wonder if it actually works. Dude, I'm glad I ain't got one of these bald spots on the back of my head that people be getting. Like people get them bald spots on the back. Mine's thick all the way through. This is the exact hairline that I've had since I was a kid. Literally since I was a kid. I used to get a buzz cut. My hair looked exactly like this. People deep throat Anik all the time how good he is, but all he does is read gambling ads and stats. Thank you. And then say corny pre-scripted lines. Joey, happy 4th. Happy 4th of July. Where does Kevin Lee fit in your hairline, fit in all this? I'm not really sure. Joey, can you put a trip to Turkey fund on your screen? Why? It does. It does, but once you use it, you have to keep using it. Oh, yeah, never, ain't doing that then. When I pick MMA fights, I just look at who has the better hairline. Yeah, that's what I do, either that or the stare downs. I look at the stare downs, and I'm like, okay, this guy looks more aggressive. Axel wants me to put a trip to Turkey fund. Why do you want me to go to Turkey? I do want to travel the world and go to different countries. I want to go to Germany. Do you think UFC 291 will sell 800K or better? No. I think it'll do good, not 800K good. John Anik has a voice for desk work or customer service. Dude, John Anik, people just suck him. I don't think he's like horrible, but literally all he does is read gambling lines. Brought to you by DraftKings. Make a deposit, blah, 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 blah. And then he says, oh my God, I just remembered something. Oh my God. One of the most painstaking things is when I'm rewatching fights and I hear corny lines from Anik that I never even realized he said live. When Alexander Pantoja got a finish, I can't remember which finish it was, but John Anik said, "The cannibal at his cannibalistic best." I was like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, who even thought of that shit? Like, if I was sitting next to somebody and they said that shit, I'm punching them right in the teeth. Dude said the cannibal at his cannibalistic best. I was like, I am fucking done. Why Germany? Honestly, so I have like a desire, okay? I would actually prefer to travel. And not that I'm saying Germany's bad, okay? I prefer to travel to like bad places rather than like these really fancy, nice places. And for me, one of the things I want to do is I want to travel and see like a lot of like the Holocaust museums and the, you know, concentration camps, historical sites. And I just love history and stuff like that. So I'd really enjoy to see stuff like that. I'm like kind of obsessed with like World War II and everything that went on there and how that could happen in the world. And so I've always kind of wanted to go over there. And I would absolutely love to like travel to some of these third world countries. That's why I love, if you ever ask me what's my favorite YouTube channel, it's Indigo Traveler. I love all these like third world country travels, vlogs and stuff like that. So yeah, I would, it's sad. It's super sad. It'd be like a sad vacation, but I just love history. So for me, it would be awesome. It'd be awesome to be able to go there and like walk around. And I feel like it would be really, that's one of those things, you know, that if there wasn't so much stuff regarding it, almost, if you didn't know it happened, you would almost be like that. There's no way that could ever happen. And it did happen. What the F happened to Indigo? He hasn't uploaded in 6 months. I heard he's taking a break or something. I was looking at his comments and somebody said that. So I hope that's it. Dude's traveling the world nonstop. But Indigo Traveler is amazing. Almost spit out my sparkling apple juice to cannibal at his cannibalistic best. Go look it up, dude. It's one of Pantoja's last few wins. I don't know. I don't think it was the Alex Perez win. Let me take a look and I'll tell you what it probably was. I think it was the Brandon Royval win. But I'm not 100% sure. Love Indigo Traveler's videos from South Sudan. Such a crazy place. I know, dude. Billy, did you know Indigo Traveler or did you hear him from me? I know he's a massive channel, so I'm assuming you probably knew of him. But I know I've talked about him quite a few times on the channel. I love his channel. That's the best channel ever. Seeing the world like that from like a vlog standpoint of view is like the craziest thing ever. I could sit there and binge his videos. You put me on? Dude, I sit there and watch those and I'm just like in shock and awe. And the way he films them, it's like it's not this like edited, you know, like jumping around. Like you really get to see things. Like one of the things I hate is when I'm interested in something and you only see it. It's like flash on the screen for 2 seconds. I don't get to digest it. He's like walking around and having these crazy experiences. I fucking love it. I love it. If I had the guts, I would run a channel like that right now, right today. I would leave right the second to do it, but I don't have the guts to do it. I'd be scared to death. I did binge him. Crazy stuff. I love other world cultures, especially third world ones. It's so different from our world. Exactly, dude. It's addicting to watch his channel. It's addicting to watch his channel. I don't know. I'm going to look it up. Indigo Traveler. Where? Let's see if he posted anything on Instagram. I think he's just taking a break. I don't see anything. Let me go see if there's anything on his community tab. I actually checked that recently and I was like, where the hell is he? Because that's crazy, 6 months. He hasn't posted nothing on his community tab. I hope he's alright. And what's crazy is he does a lot of charity work too. Yeah, I don't see anything. Wait a second. He replied 4 days ago on Instagram, so he should be okay. No uploads for past 5 months. I'm looking through the responses if anyone knows. Let me go look at his Instagram. People are saying he's active on Instagram. What the hell is all over me here? This is shocking to me. If he were to stop doing the videos. So he posted on April 25th. Late next month. So that would be May. So he said he was going out and filming in May. Hold on. 4 weeks ago he said filming tomorrow. He responded 3 weeks ago. He responded 2 weeks ago. So he must be filming now. He was responding to people 2 weeks ago. I know we went on a little off tangent there, but I had to figure that out. Thanks to Bill. Thanks to old Bill. You wonder how he gets access to North Korea? Very difficultly. There's a video called Why Indigo Traveler Vanished. Probably just all speculative. He said on 3 weeks ago, he's been taking a break. Yeah, I assume. I mean, think about what he's doing. That's got to be massively burning out. You know, you got to be able to massively burn out. I think about the work I put in on this channel, and I'm at my house. You know, so I can't imagine going all these different places. But yeah, if you haven't watched him, go subscribe to his channel. He's got a great channel. Okay. Volkanovski versus Rodriguez. It's crazy as hell. Great channel, man. Great channel. What are your predictions on Sandhagen Umar 5 rounds? I lean Sandhagen. Can Saman win this time without taking illegal hits? I hope so. I think Anik commentary has its ups and downs, but compared to a lot of other commentators' members, he often comes across as the voice of reason. Maybe. What's crazy is when he was in North Korea, you can tell he was very selective about what he says because they review all his footage before he leaves, and he were to say anything damning, they would literally arrest him on the spot. They would literally arrest him on the spot, which is alarming. Joe, I hope your prediction about Lawler is wrong. I do as well. Do you think Chael Sonnen was fooled into thinking he talked to Zuckerberg? No, Chael just made it up. Chael's a piece of shit. I hope Chael just fades into oblivion. Everyone in the MMA community just sucks the dude off. The dude's a massive cheater. The dude's a scam artist and a criminal. And the guy just puts out bullshit just to put out bullshit and to make money. And for some reason, the MMA media continue to report what he says. The media, what drives me nuts about this, and a lot of media does this in general, not just MMA media, somebody will say something and then the media will report it as if it's news, but then they'll say, as reported by so-and-so. So they absolve themselves of all, I guess, being held accountable for it being wrong. So they'll say, Zuckerberg wants the Musk fight. And then in the article, it'll say, per Chael Sonnen, he said this, blah, blah, blah. And it's so annoying. It's so annoying. It's beyond annoying, and it just constantly happens. Please, God, no way we want Izzy Strickland as the main fight for 293. Yeah, people are acting like they want that. It's not even going to be competitive. There are trip companies that get you. My guess is he has connections, and he probably contacted someone in the North Korean government. And he has a little bit more of protection because if they were to kill him or something, it would bring a lot of attention to them. Where they want to use him and show him only the good parts of North Korea and use him as propaganda. Because North Korea, there's people starving every single day. North Korea is one of the biggest atrocities ever. A lot of people try to escape, and when they try to escape, they take a cyanide tablet with them. Because if they're caught, they have to kill themselves right away. Otherwise, they will be subjected to torture, hard labor. And if somebody does escape, they'll take their entire family for generations upon generations, second cousins and grandparents, and they'll throw them all into hard labor camps until they basically die. So they really use a lot of horrible tactics. And China's in alignment with North Korea. And so they really guard the South Korean border. And then what happens is China has the main border with North Korea. They don't have to guard it as much because if you try to go to China, they actually let their people go to China sometimes, or they used to let them. I don't know if they they clamped down on it a bit recently. But if you try to escape through China, you got a long ways to go. And if China catches you, they will return you to North Korea where you'll be executed or put into a labor camp. And what's even crazier is people who have escaped, they'll go after them later to try to assassinate them and stuff. Like if you're like a high value defector, they'll go after you. There's people who have defected and been gone for years, and then they'll catch them slipping and have someone assassinate them. It's crazy. Have you seen North Korea's libraries and stores? Haha, straight out of the 1970s, dude. All North Korea does is while their people is starving, they are building nuclear weapons and shit. They won't let their people leave because if their people could leave, everyone would leave. So then the guy who's in charge would be a nobody. He would be absolutely nobody because everyone would leave. There's people starving day to day. There's families that just don't come out of their houses because they have informants from there that get pass information along. There's families that just don't come out of their house one day. It's because they all starved to death. And the neighbors go in and find them. They're all starved to death. They spy on everyone there. What's going on in North Korea is horrible, but I don't know what the answer is. Because, if you try to invade them, their propaganda, half the country would think, they already think America wants to kill them. So if you invaded them, you just be kind of doing what they've already used propaganda to teach their country. And then if you try to assassinate the leader, who knows, you know what I mean? Who knows who's going to take his place? So it's like, and then also, if they get backed into a corner, dude, they're just going to start nuking places. You know, they don't give it. They're just trying to. If they lose their country, that guy would be thrown in prison somewhere. That leader would be thrown in prison somewhere for all his atrocities. And it's crazy because South Korea is so nice. Everything I've seen about South Korea, it's so nice. And it's right on the verge. If you haven't seen that video of that guy defecting to South Korea, because it's really hard to get to South Korea because they're so heavily guarded, he like crashes and they're shooting at him and he sprints across and just barely makes it across the border. Just barely makes it. If they would have caught him, ooh, he would have got tortured badly. But he barely made it. There's a video of it. I'm actually going to go look it up right now. I haven't seen it in like a year. Guy escapes North Korea. It's 5 years ago. 9 million views on YouTube. He drives through. They're shooting at him. They shoot at him close range, but they miss. Let's see. What a crazy way to escape. It's crazy that they just can't let these guys... You can't leave the country? Yeah, he just sped through. Come on, stop cutting in the middle of it. They eventually shoot out his tires, I think. And then he gets out of the car and starts running on foot. A guy almost blasts him right close, but he trips. I think he got shot a couple times, honestly. He was a soldier there. And look, they're all just on knees, just shooting at him. 1, 2, 3, 4, all just shooting at him. He makes it somewhere. And then I think South Korean soldiers drag him the rest of the way. Because he's in like the portion that is neither. Which is just craziness. Oh, the guy actually did an interview. Imagine how relieving that had to feel when he finally got through. I gotta watch this video later. I want to hear what he has to say. Dude, if the one guy doesn't slip on some leaves, dude, he's dead right there. He gets gunned down right there. If that guy doesn't slip, imagine what he thought when he got to South Korea, how nice it is. He's probably mind blown. Absolutely mind blown. Put it in the Discord. The escape video or the one where he speaks out. I'll send you the dramatic escape video. There you go. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. He just sped through. Dude, he was gunning it. I'm watching the full video now, uncut from the news channels. They're just gunning him down. They're all sprinting down the steps. They're just chasing out because their lives are on the line too. If they let him escape, oh, I bet you some of these soldiers got killed because they let him escape. The GP commandeered crashed into a ditch. He fled the vehicle as border guards opened fire. They almost gunned him down. One guy slipped in the leaves at like 5-foot range. Could have gunned him. Just slept. Just slipped on the leaves. He did end up getting shot, I believe. They're putting subtitles on this, so luckily I'll be able to see what they have to say. Which is craziness. Shout out to that guy. I hope he's living a good life. They'll try to kill him later, though. He just barely made it across. He managed to cross the border but was wounded. Yeah, because he got shot. Dude, that's a man that's running for his life. Look at that sprint. There's a different sprint in a man. There's a different run in a man that's running for his life. He was hurt, but the South Korean soldiers went and got him. Imagine how sad that would have been. North Korea violated the 1953 armistice when soldiers shot their guns and briefly crossed the border during the chase. Oh, so they crossed the border briefly. I didn't even realize that. Damn, imagine had they got him. Yeah, I see now. Oh, one of them crossed the border a little bit. That's crazy. What a world we live in. I hate that guy over in North Korea. He got shot 6 times. He's lucky to survive, dude. He's lucky to survive. What a random topic we're talking about. I don't even remember how we got on that. Oh, Indigo Traveler. Joe, I've been to 40 countries and met a guy that's been to 90 countries. That's crazy, dude. Do you think Chael... No, Chael's just a clown. I hope my predictions about Lawler is wrong as well. You won't catch Rogan going to North Korea, that's for sure. Okay. Robert, Jalen, Bo, Nico, Yasmin, and Tashuro. I got winning next week. Agreed. Chael says a lot of false stuff like he's behind the scenes. Yeah, he's just lying. Eventually, people are going to start ignoring him. I hope it's sooner rather than later. It should have been years ago. Dude's an outright liar. Worst title performance vid? Worst title performance? Worst title fight performance vid? Maybe, I don't know. I got a lot of work to do this video. I got a lot of work to do this week. I hate how much we take America for granted. Yeah. Just got called back into work. Glad Joey's here to keep me company on my drive. Just one grown man pleasuring another grown man as he makes his way into a late night shift. Funny thing, the guy in charge was educated in the West, took trips to Disneyland as a child. The guy in charge was in the West and took trips. What do you mean the guy in charge? I just watched that too. He got shot 6 times. What about his family? I don't know. If he had family there, they're all probably dead. We got it good here. Yeah, but there's always room for improvement, you know. I hate when people pretend like because America is good, there's not room for improvement. There's always room for improvement. Joey, what are the trustworthy MMA media? I hate to say it because they're all clowns as well. But the ones you can actually trust are Brett Okamoto. He's a mouthpiece of the UFC. Ariel Helwani. He has legitimate sources. And a few other like big name sources like MMA Junkie, which, I mean, not massive, but yeah. Let's not let it get worse. Agreed. Agreed 100%. The hair under your bottom lip looks like a bow tie. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's what I aim for, my friend. That's what I aim for. A North Korean audience is a comedian like Brendan Schaub's dream audience. Yeah, they're just got guns pointed at their head to laugh. I mean, what a horrible... It's crazy to me there's people over there starving right now. That's horrible to think of. Absolutely horrible. But it is what it is. One day, hopefully it'll resolve itself somehow. It's just unfortunate. Apparently, it used to be not that bad back in like the 70s. So, took too many. Kim Jong-il took many trips to Disney World, and North Korea acts like he never did. Oh, I didn't know that. Joe, what fight on the prelims of 290 are you most looking forward to? Originally it was Sean Brady, Jack Della Maddalena, but now the best fight of the prelims in terms of excitement. You know what? Hot take incoming. Yasmin Jauregui versus Denise Gomes is probably one of the better fights on the prelims. But I think another fight that's going to be a banger is Vitor Petrino versus Marcin Prachnio. I think. Do you know about the American student who stole a poster and got in prison for like 20 years, hard labor, and ended up dying within a year? It was brutal. Yes, I do, dude. That's crazy. And then they returned him like when he was dying. Who knows what they did to him while he was there, too. I'll go to North Korea and single-handedly win a revolution with my gold Venom befitting a champion and rock shoes. Yeah, we got to just start dropping the Brahma Bull shoes over there. People in North Korea think they won the World Cup in the last 3 years. They think they are champs in every major sport. It's so wild how closed-minded, how closed off those people are. Damn, I didn't know that. I don't know if that's true or not. Do you trim your Luscious V with a Manscaped razor, official sponsor of the UFC? No. Absolutely not. People's going to watch the stream. 290 predictions? UFC 290 predictions? Oh, wait, they're talking about Kim Jong-un the third in North Korea and escape in North Korea and cyanide tablets and people's starvation? What the fuck is this? Joey, could Boston crab Kim Jong-un? I would Boston crab Kim Jong-un. Dude, it's crazy because you know that guy thinks he's a badass. You know he thinks he's a badass. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. You know he thinks he's a badass. MMA Locker Room. Thank you for the $10 sticker. I appreciate you, my friend. Showing up. Appreciate it. Isn't Kim Jong-un like 5'4"? Yeah, about that. About that. Something like that. I'd love to whoop his ass. If you gave me the opportunity right now, you said one-on-one, you and Kim Jong-un, fair fight, 100% fair, fight to the death. You win, you liberate North Korea. I'd have to do it. I'd have to do it, and I'd beat the shit out of him. I'd have to get him like the Mountain style from Game of Thrones. The stream was hydrated by Prime. The Timex watches, they take a licking and keep... Who's buying that garbage? If I ever see one of you guys with a Timex watch, I'm just going to kick you in the nuts as hard as I can. Like, imagine we showed up to, like, we had a meetup at an event, and somebody's rocking Venom gear and a Timex watch, and they got the Prime drink, they're drinking Prime, and they got the Rama Bull shoes on. What an embarrassment that would be. Joey, do you use any products that the UFC sponsored? Not that I know of. UFC sponsors it. I'm tempted to not use it. Indigo, way better. Kim is 5'4", but fights light heavyweight. Nah, I think he fights heavyweight. Joe, be honest, ever try proper 12? Oh, I forgot you don't drink, same as me. I remember you told us this before. Yeah, I've never drank, so. Your first product should be Prime. Count me out. Count me out, my friend. I would never, ever, ever, unless I was dying, then maybe I'd think about it. But yeah, UFC's got some weird sponsors for sure. I remember when they used to have dude wipes on the shirts. You never had one sip of beer? No, I've never drank or smoked ever in my entire life. What's P3? Proper 12 will make you never drink again. What is it, that garbage? JDM by decision, how do you think about that? Absolutely not. I think he gets a finish. I think he gets a finish. I think he finds a brutal finish in the first round. Joey's got that temple body. You never drank, respect. Same with me, no smoke, no drink. Yeah. It's just not something I want to do. What kind of celebration or walkout song would Izzy use against Strickland? I have no idea. I have no idea. He'd probably hump him after he KO'd him. Proper 12 was manufactured in Drano factory. Joe, have you ever watched the interview, Remember the Kim Jong-un scene? I've never watched the interview. Benji, you're 12. Great job. Benji's not 12. I don't think he is. Joe, you ever watched the interview? Joey, is he gay? I have no idea. I don't think so, but maybe. People seem to think he is and be obsessed about it, which is weird to me. People are obsessed. Is he in this stuff and he's doing that? And oh my God, can you believe he's wearing this? And it's weird. Double 12 and I'm even older than that. Fair enough, Benji. Fair enough. I can't believe it's already 12:30. All these donos getting MMA Johnny upset. Yeah, MMA Johnny's pissed right now. The interview requires heavy intoxication. Is he such an odd human being? Is MMA Weekly reliable? I don't think so. But maybe. I don't know. I haven't watched it. I don't think so. But maybe it's possible they are. I've never really paid attention to them. I mean, it seems like what they're posting on their website seems pretty good, but they probably post rumors too. Izzy will hit Sean with a question mark kick and it's over, dude. Izzy would brutalize Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland wouldn't even have a chance. Wouldn't even have a chance. 90 people in here, only 36 likes. Come on, people. Yeah, guys, like the stream if you would. Everyone run up the likes on the stream. By the way, I like your Chikadze hairstyle. Thank you, man. I was aiming for the Neil Magny, but I'll take the Chikadze. Is Izzy versus Hill not happening? It doesn't seem like it. What if Sean stopped Izzy in the first? That would literally never happen in a million years. Unless Izzy broke his bone kicking Sean Strickland. But yeah, it doesn't seem like Izzy Hill's happening. Doesn't seem like it's happening. I thought at one point in time that was my prediction. But nope, 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 nope. Doesn't seem like it whatsoever. Which is, yeah, kind of unfortunate, but at the same time, I understand. I do think your beard kind of looks like a bow tie, but it's endearing, and frankly, I like it a lot. Thank you. I take it as a compliment. I've heard it a couple times. What if I just had no lips? Yeah, guys, what's up? It's impossible to talk like that. But yeah. I think I got the best beard out there. Look how thick that beard is. Look how thick it is. Thick and black. Well, what did I just do here? Yeah. I know you guys enjoy this thick black beard. I'm a little jelly. Who has a better chance to with Izzy, Strickland, or Du Plessis? Strickland for sure, but neither one of them. Sean could say something in the cage that could affect Izzy. Doubtful. He would have more of a chance than Dricus Du Plessi. Agreed. Sean will traumatize Izzy at the press conference and give him flashbacks to getting bullied as a kid. I doubt it, dude. Sean's not even that creative. People act like he's the most creative genius. He just says unhinged shit all the time. That's it. They still haven't announced the Islam card. Wonder why. Are they waiting for Volk and Yair? They could be. They could be waiting to see if Volk wins and maybe give Volk a rematch. That could be it. Sean should walk out in a dress and painted nails if he fights Izzy. Maybe, but I don't think that's going to stop. I don't think it's going to help him against Izzy. That's the thing that sucks about middleweight. There's not a whole lot of fights right now that I think is compelling for Izzy. I almost prefer just to do the Pereira trilogy, but that's not happening. That is not happening at all. It didn't really make sense. Pereira would have to go win another fight. They should have matched Pereira up with someone at middleweight that he could beat and then give him a trilogy fight afterwards. Next year or something. Sean could cross-dress at the press conference and hit on Izzy to off-kilter him. Yeah, but that's not going to help him in a cage. Corey versus Umar is about to be such a banger. Glad it's a 5-rounder. Absolutely cannot wait. Agreed. When is that fight? What's the date on that fight? Is that August 5th, I believe? They should have done Marvin, Alex. Dude, I think at this point, Marvin is so bad. I think Alex would chin him. When is Leon Colby ever happening? I don't think it's ever happening at this point. Mental warfare helps in the cage. Sure. It's going to make Izzy a far less technical striker. And he's going to get KO'd by pillow punches. Why is Stipe ranked number 2? What a joke. I don't know. It's an embarrassment, dude. Stipe in the whole heavyweight division is an embarrassment. It's an entire embarrassment. If Sean can make Izzy fall in love with him during the press conference, maybe Izzy won't want to hurt him during the fight. Yeah, maybe that's what he'll do. Maybe that's what he'll do. When you going to make a video calling out the trash rankings? Maybe next week. Maybe next week. Does Izzy KO Strickland? Yes. Izzy KOs him badly, I think. I think he beats him up pretty easily. Which is unfortunate. Because I'd prefer a nice little competitive matchup. But it is what it is, I guess. Am I the only one that save 185 is Malkoon? Yes, you are. You think any middleweights can go up and beat Jan at 205? I think he brutalizes probably all of them. I think Izzy putting on more weight could have a chance, but no. There's nobody off the top of my head that I think could go up and beat Jan. Is Whittaker, Bo Nickel, and Alex safe picks? Alexander Volkanovski, I'm assuming? Yes. Alex is the only one that I kind of think could lose. But I don't think he will. Sean P back, waiting for the dono from Sean P. After all the problems he's caused, after all the shit he's talked, I'm waiting for an apology here. Surely Izzy getting Strickland wouldn't interest him in the slightest. Dude, he would wreck him bad. He would wreck him bad. I mean, look what Abus was doing him in the first round. You think Izzy's kicks wouldn't be that bad? Will Conor ever fight again? Probably. But it might end up being at the Kentucky State Fair. What do you think of Izzy and his ex-girlfriend situation? Apparently she's coming after his money. I have no idea. I don't know all the details, so I can't really formulate an opinion on it. I got Moreno. I think he's improved leaps and bounds since he last fought Pantoja. Agreed 150%. Strickland fight any great striker that throws a lot of different combinations. He's going to get KO'd. Agreed. I mean, there was people picking Strickland over Pereira. I was like, nah. Pereira's going to KO Strickland bad. What if Sean exposed Izzy by 5-round domination? I'd eat my shoe. That's how crazy that would be. Do you see a future for Uzbek boy who beat Ferreira on last Saturday? Nursultan Ruzaboev. Yes. I see a future him getting fisted by his cornerman. That's what I think happened afterwards. She wants half his money. They weren't even married. Insane. That sounds insane to me. I'd nearly rather see Conor fighting Mike Perry and bare knuckle at this point. Dude, I don't want to see Conor ever again. I just want Conor to disappear. I just want to see Conor disappear at this point. We're just trolling to love the channel, fam. Love over hate. Fair enough. I know Jack's going to be happy to see you back in the chat, Sean. I hope Sean does a full camp with Pereira if he gets the Izzy fight. I don't think it's going to help him. I mean, everyone gets old at some point in time, but I doubt it. Dude, the way Sean just plots forward, it's just not good against elite level strikers. It's just not. How good was Kevin Lee's return? It was very good for Renat Fakhretdinov. I can't believe people were really saying Kevin Lee was going to win. Let's see how many people picked Kevin Lee on Tapology real quick. It can't be that many, but people were saying he was going to win. Fight Center, major results, Strickland Magomedov. 20% were picking Kevin Lee. Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. I knew Renat was going to win that fight. Joey, you're my favorite YouTuber, bro. Thank you, Bitsy. I mean, that means a lot. Thank you. That means a lot, Bitsy. I appreciate it, man. That's crazy to hear. That's mind-blowing. Really? Favorite out of everyone? Like every YouTube channel in general? Not just MMA? We're not just quantifying it to MMA? Thank you, Bitsy. Bitsy with the compliments in the chat tonight. Where the hell is Brian Ortega? It seems like he's in witness protection. Did someone just unbanned? No, Sean's been unbanned, dude. You would fire Zumagulov for sure. Bitsy with the compliments. Anybody else want to compliment me tonight? Just feel free. Just feel free to throw it in the chat if you want to talk about how much you love the channel or how the videos are really great or how you love the haircut or you love the 4K content that no one else produces. Feel free to throw it in the chat. Who do you got, Yuri versus Hill, if it happens? I don't know, dude. For some reason, I think Hill could win that. Or for some reason, I think Yuri could win that, but my mind's telling me Hill. Why do so many UFC fighters end up in witness protection? No idea. Bro, what do you usually be up to in your free time? I don't have any free time. In the last month, I haven't had any free time ever. So I haven't done anything. But occasionally I go to the movies. Occasionally, well, not occasionally, but I'll take my dog to the park. I'll occasionally play disc golf. Well, I haven't played. I played like once in the last month. But outside of that, I'm just busy. Joey, I just love that UFC memorabilia in the back. Nice room. Thank you. Thank you. Especially the Anderson Silva. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is all going to change relatively soon. I'm going to change everything around. Alex versus Ankalaev would be so good. Alex Pereira versus Ankalaev. Bro, you seen the new Flash, Fast and the Furious, and Transformers? I would never in a million years go see Fast and the Furious or Transformers. I did see the new Flash. It was okay. Nothing great. Nothing horrible. Nothing to write home about. I think he'll starches Yuri, to be honest. He's got real quick hands and a good jab, and he hits with power. Dude, plus Yuri's coming off an injury. That's a tough fight to come back from an injury with. Anything nice coming out? I can't wait to go see Mission Impossible. You are my favorite English MMA YouTuber, but sometimes I don't understand you very well because I'm learning English yet. I'm your favorite English MMA YouTuber. How many other non-English MMA YouTubers are there? Damn, I seen that with 50 and Fox. What does that mean? Oppenheimer. I can't wait for Oppenheimer, Mission Impossible, all coming up. I really look forward to it. Bitsy with the 10 Australian dollars out of everyone. Favorite YouTuber out of everyone on YouTube. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy to even hear. Even if you don't mean it. That's crazy. I mean, the fact that anybody even listens to me, that's crazy to me to begin with, you know. I knew people would eventually. But the fact that we can sit here with like 70, 80 people just chatting it up. Bunch of grown men just pleasuring each other online in a group. Talking about MMA, talking about other grown men. You know, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. It's crazy. I remember we used to have 2 people in chat. I used to do a live stream. I have like 2 or 3 people in here. So, and it keeps going and 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 going. So, I appreciate you guys and thank you for the 10 Australian dollars, Bitsy, out of everyone. That's crazy. I mean, the fact that people see me going live, they're like, oh, let me see what Joey's up to. That's fucking mind blowing to me, in general. I mean, imagine I don't even know 70 people to hang out with. Imagine sitting in a room with 70 people, 80 people talking. You know, like I couldn't imagine that. And I know there's other ways, you know, to look at it, but people will say, oh, that's not that many. But for me, that's craziness to me. And it's going to continue to grow and grow and grow. And during these weeks, a lot of times during these big fight weeks, we'll get over 100. Like Friday, we'll probably get over 100. I don't know. So we'll see. But thank you, for Bitsy, for the compliment and the $10 Australian. Too many young British dudes trying to do UFC commentary channels? Really? I did not know that. You deserve it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Such pleasure. Thank you. You were very well spoken, Joey. That's why I support the channel. Appreciate it, man. I try to just be clear. I try to be myself. I try to explain myself and my opinions as best possible. And even if you disagree with me, I hope that you understand where I'm coming from in terms of my opinion. That is what I try to do. I'm just glad Brand Dunk just feels pleasure in his bones. Hill is disrespected too much. He completely schooled Glover in Brazil while Yuri went life and death. That was about to lose a decision. That is true. I picked Hill to win, though, against Glover. Joey, it helps you're not delusional with your MMA takes. At least I am tired of the same old drama-filled narratives on other media platforms. Gets old. Yeah, a lot of times it used to drive me nuts. There's just certain shit that's not being said. Like, people just take certain things and run with it. And it's annoying. I just try to base my opinion off legitimate facts and evidence. Not, oh, we just run with anything that's kind of like a hot topic. And, you know, and there's too many people also out there doing like hot takes or really strong opinions even when they don't actually believe it. Just to kind of drum up support and get hate watch and stuff like that, you know. And that's not what I'm going to do. Joey, it helps you're not delusional. Okay, read that. You have your own beer hall audience. Okay. Like, I've tried other channels and outlet, but you and James Lynch made sense. Appreciate you, man. But I'm number one, apparently. Oh, never mind. You're not Benji. You're Benji. I could see you working for ESPN one day if you stay on this trajectory. I don't know about all that, but maybe, who knows? You never know. Yo, what's up, JJ Smoke, Lucas Tracy? I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm actually supposed to do something with him this week. We'll see. He hit me up. We might be doing something, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I'm not going to confirm or deny until I know for sure. But supposedly later this week, we're going to do a stream. The people in Discord know. But I'll tell you guys now since it's Monday anyway. But we'll see. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't happen. I want Yair to win just so the new annoying fan base can shut up at how Volk beats the entire top 5 lightweights. Fair enough. I don't think Volk beats the top 5. Joey has been pleasuring us for an hour and a half. That's some Nate Diaz cardio. Exactly. What's up, Leo? Thank you for being a member. I don't know who he is. Yeah, apparently I think he's newer. I don't know. I just started hearing of him not that long ago. But he likes the channel. He supports the channel. He seems like a nice guy, you know. So, and the Discord members want it. I asked them, you want me to do this or not? Most people said yes. So, I'll do it. I'll do it. Maybe, who knows? Maybe it might be the best thing ever. It might be the best, you know, stream you've ever watched. So, here we go, evil. Here we go. Dude, so cringy. So cringy. Yeah, I've been pleasuring you guys for an hour and a half. Just non-stop. This mouth just doesn't stop moving. That was so cringe. That's the point. It's supposed to be cringe. Oh, you're talking about in general the actual situation that we're quoting, not the actual what just went on. I understand what you're saying now. Non-stop pleasure on the 4th of July. I know. And I got to wake up early tomorrow. I got to wake up in like 5 hours. So it's not like I'm sleeping in tomorrow. There aren't good channels about MMA in Spanish. For that reason, I watch you. Also because I learned more of your language. Dude, if you tell me one day I learned English from you, I will shit myself. I will absolutely shit myself. I want to see Bo Nichols striking. Maybe. Maybe you'll see it, but I doubt it. You'll see him grapple early and often. There's fireworks showing my pants. Fair enough. Dude, by the way, if anyone's going to be taking videos of pictures of fireworks tonight, go jump in front of a bus. I hate seeing people do that. I just want to smack their phones out of their hand. You're never going to watch that shit ever again. People taking pictures and videos of fireworks displays. I don't even like fireworks. Yeah, so if you're taking pictures and videos of fireworks tomorrow or tonight, whatever you want to call it, you are a fucking clown, and I hate your guts, and I want you to jump in front of a bus because you're never going to watch it again. Nobody's going to want to watch it. You're not going to show anyone it. You're not going to send it to anyone. And, I mean, you're just a fucking clown. You're just an absolute clown. I improved my listening. Fair enough. Fair enough. Anyone with older relatives like a grandma don't like fireworks. Okay. 4th of July has been ruined for 73 adult men. Damn, let me take my 10-second video. For what? What are you going to do with it? I think drone displays are cooler than the fireworks. I've only seen like a couple drone displays like online real quick. Fireworks square my cat. My dog does not give a shit about fireworks. I've walked him directly under like those massive fireworks while they're just going like crazy. He does not care at all. But yeah, my grandmother's cat is scared of fireworks. So. But yeah, there's a lot of animals that are scared of fireworks in general. I can't believe I'm releasing a prediction video at 1 a.m. What a clown I am. What a clown I am. What kind of do you got? What kind of what do I got? Joe, why are you torturing your dog? My dog loves fireworks. I actually have a picture of my dog watching fireworks. So technically, let me see if I can go back. Was that last year or was that when he's a puppy, I think? Let me take a look. Okay, it was last year. This is a picture of my dog just watching fireworks. He does not give a shit at all. So actually, I have a picture of firework on my phone from last year. Look, he's just watching fireworks. So technically I have a picture of a firework on my phone. Yeah, he just doesn't care at all. Like, I'm being dead serious. Literally walking him underneath one of those big firework displays, and he just kind of looks around like he's attentive of what's going on, but he's not scared at all. Joe, I actually did record some fireworks at a really nice house like 6 years ago, and I rewatch it every now and again. Shut your fucking mouth. Shut your mouth. If you don't watch it, delete it right now. Joey hating on people taking videos of fireworks when Joey showed us a pic of fireworks he took. That is true. That is true. I'm assuming you meant what kind of dog do I have? I have a Cane Corso. Joey, I'm turning 16 in a couple... Oh, you retracted it. Oh, you sent it again. That's why. Joey, I'm turning 16 in a couple hours on the 4th. I looked up the age of consent in Maryland, 16. Dude, shut up. That is way too far, bro. That is way too far. Don't even go there, bro. Don't even go there, Jack. Jack, when never mind. I'm not even going to ask that now because that's a weird question. I so wanted Joey to read that. Dude took it way too far. Jack took it way too far. Dude wants me to... Hey, Jack messaged me on Discord and he said, hey, when we meet up at an event, why don't you pretend to be a cornerman and I'll be Nor's Sultan Ruzaboev? And I said, whoa. Big pause. Hey, why hate on fireworks? Because Guida and the boys are doing a dirt track 4th of July party America. Yeah. Colby versus Shavkat. Who wins and how? Shavkat by TKO. Colby just has pillow hands and his striking isn't that good. And Shavkat will be able to defend takedowns. If a fighter was struggling in their respective weight class, then maybe it's time for a change. Should fighter A move up, B move down weight class for the better? Depends on what kind of size they are. Depends. If they're like a small for the weight class, move down. If they're big for the weight class, move up. Like, when I see clowns taking pictures of fireworks, I'm just so annoyed. I just want to break every phone. I was watching a YouTube video about a man from New York who took the dogs for a walk and earned $100K a year. Is that possible? Yeah, I guess if you have a big business where you're just taking everyone's dogs for walks every day, where you have like 8-hour days of just taking dogs for walks and you're charging like $150 a pop or something. Now, he doesn't melt Shavkat. I don't think he does. Sean Brady pulled out because Marcin Prachnio was on the card. Maybe bro has a vendetta against the fireworks. Dog walking business sounds cool. Yeah, you get to pet a lot of friendly dogs. Joe, does this mean I can go to take off clothing club in Baltimore, Nevada? I don't know, dude. You're going to have to check with your local districts and you're going to have to check local law. I watch videos of fireworks for pleasure. Well, then you're a fucking clown. How about that one? Shame on you, you bitch. I hope you run out of storage. Well, anyway, happy birthday, Jack, you clown, you dirtball. With your innuendo. So, the new one is people who go to concerts just to go live the whole time. Oh, my... Dude, in general, live events, we've talked about this literally on stream before. Live events and all you see is this. Oh my God, it gets me heated. It gets me heated. It really gets me heated. I'm so tired of seeing everyone with their fucking phone out 24/7. And I'm not being one of those old men. I'm just like, you're recording it for what? Take a couple pictures and move on. Like, what are you recording? You got to record everything? Like, I hate that. Like, and what it is people are literally just, they just want to have pictures and video for social media, essentially. How many pictures and video do you have of UFC 244? Not that many. Not that many. I mean, I was there for 8 hours, so I probably have about maybe 40 photos. But they all made sense. I was taking photos of, like, the crowd and stuff. Let's see how many photos I got. But it's perfect because then I can go back and show you guys some photos. So, let's see. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. When I was at the event itself... Let me see. I probably have about 50 photos. But it was like different levels of the crowd, if that makes sense. Like I just like was like snapping like 1 or 2 photos just to make sure I got a decent photo. But I didn't have my phone out the majority of the time. Like this is a picture of from my seats during the Diaz Masvidal. You see? But like the crowd was different at different points in time. You know what I mean? So I would just take out my phone, snap like 4 or 5 pictures, and I never went through and deleted some of the bad ones. But like here's when I first got there. Here's like the empty crowd, you know? So yeah. Joey, what the F, Joey? You had hella good seats. How much were they? I don't remember. I bought like 4 tickets and it was like I think like $2,600 or $2,500 total. Phones have drastically improved the overall human pooping experience. Yes. I mean, we're recording right now, though, Joey. This live stream is live. Bruce Buffer voice. The subscribers are ready. The live chatters are ready. Make some noise. Yeah, that is true. But you guys can rewatch this. This has good value, apparently, from what I've heard. Yeah, people should just get a GoPro if you want to record that shit. I was getting annoyed at 244 just seeing people hold out their phones. But I would maybe for one fight come out, take a couple pictures. If I actually went through and deleted the ones I didn't need because I snapped multiples, I'd probably have maybe 15 photos total from there. Have you ever considered how much more efficient you could be if you streamed and had a toilet in your room, Joey? No. Oh, it's time for a home versus Bueno Silva. Joey, have you ever thought of moving out of Baltimore, Maryland in general, or do you like where you live at now? I've considered it, but I kind of like where I live now. So, I live in a pretty nice place. So, yeah. I would consider it. I would like to move. I would like to travel around, and I'd actually like to have multiple homes in different states eventually, and just kind of travel around a bit. Go here for a few months. Go here for a few months. But what's nice is if I eventually make this a full-time income, I can work from anywhere, which is awesome. So that's the goal. Then I can go anywhere I want. I haven't gone on vacation since I started the channel, though, because I'm like, oh, I got to make videos, and I'm not taking all my shit. So, man, I wish the UFC would do events in LA so I could go see it live. Hopefully one happens next year. If I was at home versus Bueno Silva, I would take my phone for that once-in-a-lifetime experience. Dude, anyone going to home versus Bueno Silva is an embarrassment. Have you ever been out of the country? I have not. I'm struggling between deciding to go to either Gaethje Poirier or the next Holly Holm card. I would definitely go with home versus Bueno Silva. I think that's going to be a banger. The Dan Ige call out this last weekend was hilarious. I agree. Anyway, guys, listen. Listen. I am getting ready. The subscribers are ready. The live chatters are ready. I'm ready. You guys are going to be the first to see my newest prediction video. You are going to be the first to see my new prediction video. The main event prediction I'm releasing at 1 a.m. I still have a full card prediction on the channel. I'm releasing my main event full breakdown and prediction right this very second. So if you guys have any final questions before I release it, before I put it in the chat, you guys will be the first to see it. Throw some questions in the chat, and then I'm getting out of here. Albert Duraev, co-main, what more can you ask for? Is it? They switch it up? Everything paid for, Joey, VIP experience. All you have to do is watch. Are you going to 294? I mean, I guess so, but I'd be terrified of that long plane ride. Thoughts on 1FC rules? They're much better than UFC. Knees on the ground, scoring the fight as a whole. I like them. All right, listen, guys. Like this stream before you go. Double check and make sure you're subscribed to the channel before you go. You guys are the first people seeing this video. Make sure to go to it, watch it all the way in full, like it, and comment on it. If all 75 of you guys comment on it, the shit will blow up in the algorithm. So if you guys could all do that, watch it from beginning to end, like it, and comment on it. I'm getting out of here. Thank you guys for joining me. Like the stream before you go. Subscribe to the channel before you go. Go watch the video in the chat, my full breakdown and prediction for the main event. Thank you guys. Have a happy 4th of July. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow night. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know yet. If you guys watch the video, I probably will. Good night, goodbye, and appreciate every single one of you.